Welcome back to Iconicity, the new podcast from Campari Academy.
Welcome to Iconicity.
I'm Monica Berg, and today I have the pleasure of being joined by not one, but two Francescos. If we start with you first, you manage more people every day than I will probably do in a lifetime. But for those who don't know you, could you just quickly tell them your...
Welcome to Iconicity.
Thank you, Monica. My name is Francesco. I'm managing the operation and beverage of Buddah Bar worldwide, 46 venues in 21 countries. And it sounds more difficult than it actually is, but I'm managing a lot of bartenders, Not an easy one.
But how do you manage to kind of incorporate the vision in such a huge workforce?
It's all about standards. It's all about also knowing what the challenges are according to the different markets. It's easier than it looks once you get the grip of it, but the first few months were a little bit of a roller coaster for me, especially when it comes to handling different markets, different countries, and the different aspect of the whole beverage, starting from the training to the supplies, to the glassware, but once you get the handle of it, it's funny actually. It's very funny.
And Francesco, you're the bar manager from Blind Tiger. So how would you say that any bartender can be a good bar manager?
Hi, Monica. Pleasure to be here, of course. It's just a matter of time. Sooner or later, everyone will achieve the target of being a bar manager. But overall, when you will be a bar manager, that really starts the real challenge. Let's say when you are a bartender, your duty is only to respect the standard, make the drinks, following the spec, and fill up the duty list that you have given by your bar manager. But when you will be bar manager, that's where the real duty really starts. So it's not only about the drinks, but also about the person that you have in a bar and knowing like the person that works for you, and knowing the weakness and the strength of the person, that your team as well.
And right now we are in Dubai, of course. So how would you describe the community here in Dubai?
Pretty amazing, I would say. Been living here for over 6 years. Of course, you need to get out from your comfort zone, attend many events you can. But there are like a lot of teachers like Francesco, which are here for
Forever.
who are like really great mentor, and some others as well who can really add the extra layer of understanding what is being in Dubai community bartenders. So it's very small, it's very bond each other, a lot of venue, and it's keep on growing over the year. And you've been here for probably like 4 years ago, and there are so many change, as you can see.
And you agree?
Yes, and if I can add from, I have a very privileged standpoint in the industry because I was last week I was in Paris, for example, right? And tomorrow I'm going to Saudi Arabia. I'm traveling a lot, so I'm seeing all this community of the beverage. I mean, many WhatsApp group, Facebook group of the different countries. What Dubai has, that Dubai and Abu Dhabi, the whole UAE in general, the community is very tight, very friendly, and everyone is helping each other. It's something that you see in other communities, but not always, not in a very genuine way. Here we are very good friends before being colleagues. So we are helping each other. If he needs stuff and I have extra CVs, I'm going to send it to him, and vice versa. We help each other with the ingredients.
I would say also supplier. When you find some supplier for sure.
Now you see Dubai, I mean, not into me because there were people before me building up the city, but in 2014 when I reached here, you had two types of glassware, Monica. With that, you had to run all bars in the city, right? So what we created here is also the interest for the other suppliers to bring in products in the country. It was my effort, his effort, everyone's effort in the city. We really took the city and we shaped it all together. It's a very tight community, very friendly community.
And how important do you think that it is to take someone and grow them throughout their career as a manager or as a venue?
Well, I think that, for my little experience as a bar manager, probably 3 years, 2.5 years. But everyone each has to follow like a path. Of course, joining us many competitions, joining us many masterclass, they've been giving like some, reaching some level of understanding that what is being a role. And once you're ready, never rush. Once you're ready, you might achieve the role of being a manager. But yeah, as I said, it's a long way to go. It doesn't happen in a few years. It's happening in years and years of work. I never ended, to be honest. But maybe Francesco has a different opinion. Or
If my
or
job was
character.
only making drinks, I would be so happy.
Yeah.
The toughest part is managing your people. And also, we have, Buddah Bar as a standard, we have the career path, right? So if you join the group, we will tell you exactly once assessing your quality where you can be in 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, right? I joined as bar manager here in Buddah Bar in 2014. I was bar manager in Italy in a very cool place, and when I came here in Buddah Bar, completely my vision of hospitality shift. The place makes 3,000 drinks a night, and I was not ready for the kind of volume. So after getting the grip of it, I became GM of the place, and at some point I left. 2017, Dubai was not what I wanted. Then I came back in 2019. When I come back and I took this role, the toughest part of my job was really to take every single bar manager, bartender in the group, assess the quality, and help them to grow, right? For example, we have a financial class that we do with the bar managers, teaching them Excel, teaching them how to calculate the break-even, teaching them how to calculate the expenses in their bar, how to realize what fixed cost and variable cost is. So we shape them in the manager of tomorrow, because at some points I will be too old and not so pretty to be presented around, and somebody else will take my post. No, well, it is what it is. That's what they did with me, right? That's what they did with me as well. I had mentors, I had people on top of me that they shaped up my careers, and that's what my boss is doing, for example, with me now. And it's normal. We handle human resources at the end, right? If this was all ingredients, would be easy.
Yeah,
that's
normally like in most of the cases, but in my case, I just got a trust from the company to managing the bar where I work now, so as Blind Tiger. So it can be different between venue to venue or company to company, let's say.
Yeah, because in many ways, within our industry, you have to kind of teach people skills based on anticipating the future, because you never know what it's going to be like. So this is probably one of the biggest challenges we can find. So, I mean, I don't want to interrupt this conversation, because I always love talking about management and community and all of these things, but also we have a few questions that we always ask our guests, and it's kind of structured as the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Welcome to Iconicity.
And if we start with the good, exactly. We always start with the good, you know. What is something that you see as good things, elements in the industry right now?
Francesco?
What's not good about it? It's such a nice industry. I grew up at the bar because my grandparents were running bars, right? So probably I stirred my first Negroni with my finger when I was 4, probably. So and I started when I was 17, 1999, which is now 26 years in the industry. I cover up every single role. I wasn't even in the kitchen. Then they kicked me out. I started making gelato, ice cream. I was doing a fantastic gelato. Then I stopped, went to the pastry. I did all the steps necessary. I enjoyed every second of it. I was this far to get graduated in business school. And then I started working solidly in hospitality in very nice places. I believe that only something that people need to understand is career plan. You should really understand where you want to work, right? Because where you want to work and the person you're working with will shape your future. But the industry is so nice. So much.
I think so that the good that at the moment we are not seeing only as a service standard, like just the person who makes the drink, but being seen as an artist, creativity person, creative. So we have been seeing that the good that the most of the people are changing mind about what is the role of being bartender or working hospitality. So before, probably like 10, 15 years ago, maybe 20 years ago, you're gonna be a bartender. So that things that you have probably no hope. No, nowadays there is, we have been seeing like a creative artist, mixologist, all these things related. There's a convention, there's a bar show, at the moment to buy. And it's all around things. So I think that this shift has been very, very beneficial for us. Like it's a good thing for our industry.
Becoming a job.
Yeah. No, yeah, indeed.
100%.
Indeed.
No, absolutely, absolutely.
It is in a funny way, but yeah.
And I mean, we don't want to dwell on negatives, but if we had to say something that you consider bad and how can we fix it, what would that be?
The bad, it's, in my humble opinion, it's when you create like a great concept and a great venue and a great design of everything, and you point everything on the concept. Sometimes you might leave behind a bit what is the final product. That's a little bit probably the bad. So invest so much effort in creating like exclusive concept, great things, great glassware, but then you lose on the last, the product, which in the end is gonna value your guest is gonna come back or not. So I think that this is probably the bad. So just losing the focus of the drink itself, and just all the surrendered, marketing or I don't know, venue description, whatever is this is the concept. So I think they need to be a bit more focused on the drinks and the product itself. So that's probably one of my bad things.
Yeah, bad, if I may say, something that I'm trying to tackle lately, and that's something that probably many people in my position are doing as well, is trying to balance out what this new generation wants that is now entering the industry, and balance out whatever is work and personal life, this balance, right? Before was not really one of the key to understand the business, because you used to work if I had to calculate how many days off I skip, probably will go tomorrow. I can retire tomorrow probably. But this is something that the industry needs to understand on a larger scale. I don't know how to tackle this. I don't know how this will unfold in the next few years, but we need to really review our business plan and see how we can really, because the industry is very taxing on the body and the mind of people, very, very. So we have to find a balance out of that. So for me, it's not a negative point, but that's something that a little bit puts some shade, put some shadow in the industry. I have many friends that left the industry because it's a very demanding industry, especially from a personal point of view. Christmas working day, the day off that you have to skip. That's something that probably negative side, it requires a lot from us. That's only the negative side. So for me, it's my objective in the next few years, understand how we can really have shorter shift, better organized. We are redesigning all the venues that we are opening in the next 5 years. We are really trying to find a way of maximizing revenue, keeping a very small venue. So we need less manning, so we can rotate the staff and finally get them the rest that they deserve. That's, for me, it's something that the industry should focus on.
Absolutely. And you can see that the shift has started, but finally, what is something, the ugly thing, what is something that you want to debunk, a myth? What do people think that are...
Okay, this is a funny one.
Yeah.
So most of the times, I think that bartenders are seen as a Latin lover, No, that's most of the, like...
You are.
No, I mean, no, me, no, let me understand.
But that's mine.
This debunk, this is like completely off topic, means like, we are just really like people who we do our profession in the best way we can, or on our set skill. Yes, of course. Other than that, you need to find like there's more just beyond the surface of a bartender. Of course, the best friend sometimes you find at the bar. I met my love at the bar. So I think this myth is a bit to debunk. We are just it's a profession, and we work hard for make it at the best. So at least I think it's to debunk for sure. I don't know about you, but
my wife probably is listening, so I will skip this. But no, we are saying this. Bartender is bartender. Right?
Yeah, I mean,
bartender is bartender.
We are.
We have our charm, Shall we debunk a big myth? Awards don't make bars. Just stop, bartenders. Stop focusing on getting awards. Stop chasing ranking A, ranking B, ranking C. They are important, but they are at the end of the chain, and this is a normal results that you get after hard work, dedication, patience, understanding the business, and creating a concept. They come if they have to come. But I've seen people allocating part of the chunk of the money just Just take your people, send them to WSEP. Take your people, send them somewhere else to do courses. Let them do, I don't know, some small courses for financial, but stop allocating resources only for that. Focus on the business, because awards don't make cocktail. I've been in a few places with plenty of awards and the experience was meh. And you go to the neighbor bar somewhere and you get the best experience of your life. That's something that I believe also that the new generation, they're chasing relentlessly this, which is fine. I have also, my boys are doing the same, but don't.
Well, with that, we do have a last little ask to ask you, because we want to actually send a little message to the future generation or to the future us. So if we could ask you to write a little hope for the future, put the message in the bottle, obviously we know which bottle, and then we will revisit this at the end of the season.
That would be nice.
Yeah, I do have
That
something
would
in
be
mind.
nice.
Yeah, to write. Yeah. That would
And
be
with
great.
that, I just want to say thank you so much for coming.
Grazie Monica,
you.
it's
Grazie
been a
mille.
pleasure. Grazie Franci.
Grazie a te.
It's been a pleasure.
Grazie a te.
Iconicity.